All right, here we are, the big game, Week 18. We are 7-9, taking on the Scottsdale Blaze, who are 8-8, and I gotta say, it's looking very bleak. All right, it's looking super bleak. The reason why I'm saying that is because I don't actually think, now that I looked into it, that we even have a chance at the 6 or 7 seed. We lost to the Warthogs and the Mavericks, and I'm pretty sure when it comes to the wildcard seeding, it automatically starts off with head-to-head record, which, of course, we lost those games. But as you can see, there is not a clinched icon next to the Celtic Foxes, because if they lose, I think they could potentially get hopped. I don't know if it's by us, because if they lose, we have the same division record as them. Maybe it's the Blue Dragons. I don't know. But what I do know is there is a chance. I think there is a chance. I don't know how deep this tiebreaker goes, but if we win and the Celtic Foxes lose, which, to be fair, they're going against the Monsters, so I don't know how that's going to turn out, we could make the playoffs. But once again, our odds are, I mean, you might as well start buying a lottery ticket if you win. But of course, let's take a look at the weekly awards and all that stuff. We have Jordan Love and Mr. JJ McCarthy on the offensive side of the ball. And then, of course, Skinner, guy we're trying to win Defensive Player of the Year with a sack and a pick and a bunch of tackles. McDuffie on the other side there, 2 interceptions himself. Really wish it wasn't the freaking Mavericks/Warthogs here. Like, I really wish it was anyone else that, we actually beat, all right? Like the Silverbacks or the freaking Jumbo Shrimp. Pretty sure we beat those two. It would be way better if it was them, but it's not. Let's take a look at the Blaze, though. I mean, we might not even beat the Blaze, for all we know. So let's take a look at what we're looking up right here, right now, right in front of us. 0 injuries, so they're pretty healthy. Obviously, we're, missing our guard, who's technically a center, so is it really that big of a deal? Probably not. The Blaze, though, quarterback Kyler Murray. Going against, they didn't even start Toll, that's right. But what am I supposed to do? I can't bench Kyler Murray for them. I would start Toll, but you actually look at the ratings, and Kyler Murray is the better quarterback. There's no doubt about it, right? Like, the throw power, sure, but, accuracies are similar, but a little bit better on the run, definitely better under pressure, way better break sack, and way faster. Toll has the higher ceiling, but unless they trade Murray off, he's the better guy, right? Bucky Irving, very good one, running back 1, backup's not bad either. Wide receivers, great number 1, solid number 2. That's not what I meant. Elijah Moore, decent. So, I mean, they've got some wide receivers here. They're pretty good. Cole Kmet's a solid tight end. Left tackle, very good. Left guard, solid. Center, very good, especially as a rookie. He'll develop. Pooney, really good. And then right tackles, they're really only position they need to improve on. Left end, McDonald's actually not bad. He's actually not bad at all. 85 finesse, and everything else is equal. Speed rusher, it's the great archetype. Clellan Ferrell, he's okay. He's not amazing, but he's okay. We should be able to block those guys. Mike Hall, his trajectory is it's skyrocketing. He looks great already. Brian Burns, if this is a 3-4 like it should be, very good on the edge, actually. So ignore everything we said. Middle linebacker, Holcomb, very fast. Middle linebacker 2, rookie. I don't know about that. That speed is low. And then Diaby on the other side, very good pass rusher. Cornerback, Sauce Gardner, Lenore, really. And then Fulton. So really good cornerback group. Free safety, solid. Strong safeties, decent. Not very fast, though. And then kickers, you got yourself some kick power. That team looks good. That team, 8-8, looks good. Let's see what the strategy looks like, though. I don't even know what they're going to tell us to focus on. Apparently pass the ball. I mean, it's Kyler Murray. He can throw the ball medium deep, but I'm going to bet against the short pass. And then apparently they suck at stopping the run, so I'm going to listen, I suppose. And we got ourselves a couple of upgrades. The main one is obviously Maynard, as he's about to get himself an ability slot. I'm not even sure what we're aiming for here. 85 speed rusher. Can you even do swim club? That'd be a really good one, actually. Does he even have any pass rush abilities? He doesn't. So we got to, I think honestly we're just going to give him swim club no matter what. But let's see if we can get it just off random odds anyways. Wow. Again, proving and showing why speed rusher is the best. 2 to speed rusher, 6 to power move. Sure, why not? What's the ability? Unfakeable. I'm going to give him swim club. He's going to get swim club. We need these abilities. I don't even think swim club is good, but it's not like, edge threat or something. And then Skinner. It's hard to make a decision on that because it's like you want the guys to be good that deserve to be good, but at the same time, giving something like edge threat makes him great automatically. 3 to man, 1 to zone. I mean, he's great. He's great. If we can get a speed upgrade from him, that would be, I'd actually be pretty happy with that. If they gave him an off-season scenario where he just gets a speed upgrade, I'd be down. I would definitely be down. And you say, well, obviously you are. Well, I mean, in theory, when you get that, you're taking it away from someone else. I'm okay with using it up on him. He's great. And here we are on the road. Wow, really? Jared Wayne had 0 catches last week? Maybe that's why we won. I don't even know. But here are the Blaze, who've got, some of the shiniest, freshest looking uniforms that the eye can see, in my opinion at least. Massive game. Obviously, winning this game would, at the very least, improve our record from last year, which is a massive thing on its own, but also give us a chance. It'll give us a chance. I just know the monsters are going to let us down, but honestly, I don't even know if that slot is ours for the taking. It might literally be Celtic Foxes and Blue Dragons based on tiebreakers, but considering they're not clinched, considering the Blue Dragons have a lower seeding right now, in theory, I don't know, because it is weird. It's can they be a lower seed than us, but have a better chance than us because of who's in front of them? I don't know. You would assume the higher the seed, always the better. I don't know. It gets convoluted, and I'm just gonna take the game at base value. I won't. I absolutely won't. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll take the game at base value. The moment if we win and the Celtic Foxes lose and we don't make it, I'm going to look all the way down the rabbit hole and be like, excuse me, we had 2 points per game better than these guys. We should have been in, and it's going to get just disgusting. But, of course, speaking of disgusting, look at Murray. Those numbers, not bad, actually. 31 touchdowns, 13 picks, almost 4,000 yards. I did take down a couple of notes as well, some stat goals. Just, we're not going to aim for them per se, but, something to note. Some of those things for Donnelly to get to 4,000 passing yards, 231. So definitely very doable. Ali to 10 touchdowns, needs 3. That's a lot. That's not super doable. He's going to take a shot, can't get over there. Unfortunately, big first down to the outside to Cole Kmet. Swain, 147 yards, gets to 1,000. For a rookie, let alone for a tight end. Impressive. 3 touchdowns to get to 10 touchdowns. Yeah, not super easy. Broden, doable to get to 1,000 as we can't get over the middle. Huge play. Needs 188. That's a lot. Maynard, 10 sacks would be 1.5 for the day. And then Pierce needs 3 for 10. Tough stuff. But some of this, definitely doable. Of course, we are done with that. We're getting cooked while I'm yapping. We're supposed to be trying to get the win as Kyler Murray's going to scramble. If you're going to try, what a hit. If you're going to try to run the ball with your quarterback a lot, I can see why you keep Murray in there as a starter instead of Toll. Also, Sauce Gardner stealing the number is kind of crazy work. But he is good. And can't get off the line. Gets hit really hard. Spins out of it, but will be a 3rd and 1. I think this is our cue for blitzing, especially since they look like they want to run the ball. I think you just got to leave you got to leave it one-on-one. You got to actually commit to the blitz. And Skinner's going to blow it up. Takes him down for the sack. Might even knock him out of the field goal range. And potentially move himself up another notch for a defensive player of the year. Literally built like a linebacker. Runs through there like a safety. The guy's insane. Huge play. And it's going to... There's no way one of our guys just hit him late. Oh my God. Don't tell me that was me. Because I'm not even, controlling anything anymore at that point. But to say it's going to cause a missed field goal, but they're going to get a first down. It is us, too. Let's see. Try to die. Oh, come on, dude. You've got to be kidding me, brother. This is an away game, and there would still be rioting. An away game, it would be rioting. That's crazy. Out of the backfield, Godwin over the middle. Good swat or knockdown, whatever. Trice. We literally need an interception for it to be a positive flag, which just I don't believe is going to happen. Screen. It's a good fake out, dude. It's a huge play. What a hit. Does make him 3rd and 1. A lot of clock going away here. Skinner. Get in there, Carpenter. No. Skinner doesn't get him down. One-on-one. Hurdles. Can't bring him down. Bucky Irvin touchdown. Oh, my God. On the return, Kincaid. Actually, some pretty good blocks. Kincaid gets blocked by his own guy. No shot. Donnelly coming out on the field, but didn't need to. Horton, I get it. His heart's in the right place, but his feet were in the wrong one. Literal GTA NPC. He just turned right into us. Oh, that's painful. Gonna go to Swain. Gotta get these yards somehow. What a juke. I forgot he's got jukebox now. That could be big, even though he has no juke ability. Obviously didn't really see it there, which, does prove that you do need a little rating. It's not just an ability. Broden, oh my God. Some of the route running, though. Okay, I respect this team. I don't know what it is, but we feel pretty good. So I know the defense. We got lucky to get them off the field, and then, they got the touchdown anyways. Throw it away. Of course we're going to tuck it. Of course we're going to tuck it. But what I was going to say before we sold is the team looks really good. On offense, at least. And, well, that's gone. Please. Okay. More catches already from Wayne this week than last. I will take the field goal if it comes to it, but if we get really close, it's going to be hard not to go for it. Wayne. Great throw. Wayne trying to bounce it to the outside. Sauces that guy to the 11. Injury for the Blaze. We'll run the ball. See, it is a mentality game, though. They get a touchdown that, we feel is complete bullcrap because that flag was BS. And we want to get our score back. We want to get back on, get the game back to equal so then we can, make up for it on defense again. And there goes Wayne. Donnelly. I'm going to say there goes Wayne. I mean, it's not easy to score from here. It really isn't. So that's just an utter sell. One-on-one Ali is going to make it a 4th and 1. And there's another injury for them. Let's stick. I really don't like this. Let's go inside zone again. And Ali doesn't get it. That's crazy. That's crazy. We just got no push on this team at all. Well, the hope is we can get a stop. I'm run committing, so if they go with a pass, we're cooked. I think you got to get a safety. And we will get one. Good work. Okay. Technically, maybe a positive. What a freaking push. I know he ran commit, but, I mean, damn, That is not what we want. Oh, my God. I can't believe he just recovered it like that. Trying to get in front for a block, but, sure, why not? Muff the the safety punt. Why not? And another bad throw by Donnelly. Gave the team a compliment. I feel like we're doing pretty well. We're kind of doing well right now. And then just garbage. Pure garbage. Right guard just completely misses his assignment. He's just doubling up for no reason. Thankfully, we had Ali out there with all that speed, though. Speaking of Ali, screen pass on 3rd and 4. And good job by Ali to extend it as the O-line was terrible to the 44, actually. End of the first quarter, we're in a weird one. It should have been a missed field goal. Extended the drive, got a touchdown on a, bullcrap roughing penalty. Then on the other side, try to go for it on 4th and short. Don't get it because we have no push, no fall forward. But then we get a safety out of it, so we'll see. Did we cook? Did we, did it work? It's going to work out? Let's find out. Good throw to Broden. Good timing. About 13 yards. Looking at a quick throw potentially to Swain. Linebacker looks blitzy. Not blitzy. Not a great throw, but Steffens will make it count for 13 as well. I mean, barring an injury or a complete sell, we should get to 4K yards with Donnelly, which is something. If we don't win the game, at least we'll have something. Oh, there you go, Ali! Round the edge, into the end zone. Big play. And they're saying not to go for it. I don't know. I feel like if you're going to go for it, you get it out of the way now. So either get it or you don't, and you know what you're working with. Get out of the way now. It's a tough one. What a catch, Broden. Beautiful. Up 3. Obviously threw it behind him in the hopes that he would slow down because you're running right into the linebacker. All that guy knows is one speed, which is damn fast. And trying to get in there with... Oh, my God. What a play. Who is that? Is that Wood? What a play. Now, that's a safety play. You don't always see it from him, but that is a great safety play. I mean, he doesn't make that tackle, and Bucky's running for 20-30. Like, that's how long he'll be running, till 2030, the year. 3rd and 1, we've been living and dying by 3rd and 1. You got to put bodies up. You got to blitz. Oh, man, this is going to be tough for Skinner. This is going to make him not look like the defensive player of the year, I think. Never mind. Someone else lost their matchup way sooner. The fact that, like, yeah, there is separation here, but the fact that Skinner, who had the toughest job, and he's not built for this, is pretty damn close, is pretty impressive. I mean, the guy's got no hips, and he's 6'4", going against a 6'1" guy that's, got route running. That is a losing battle right off rip, and he had an okay time with it. And speaking of losing battle off rip, Paul against a running back, and now we have an injury. Is that Nick Martin again, dude? Come on, man. This guy's made of Legos. Honestly, Legos may be tougher than him. Sir? Cornerback's just not... Well, he ran back to him, thankfully, but corner's just not running with him. Dislocated shoulder. Well, that's probably the season. What can you do? You know, just... Can't trust him, I'll tell you that much. He's in trouble, and right into Pierce for sack 1 of potentially 3 to get to double digits. There you go. I love that. Was that like a kind of sprint out play for the most part? Beautiful work. Good press. We're all over this. Not over that, though. Switched me to the wrong guy. Good tackle, though. Not bringing the rush. I don't know how to feel about this. A lot of times they get rid of the ball quickly anyways. More in coverage might make them hesitate. And that's great D. I mean, they're probably going to hit this field goal. Ooh. Interesting. They're going for it. I mean, I'm going to go mid. It's the one play I know of. Oh, man, I don't love this. There's no way we pull this off, right? I'm just going to assume short out. And we don't have to worry about it. Recovered on the team sack. Better than a turnover on downs is a takeaway. Paul, and I think it was it actually Pierce? It was Maynard combined for it. Maynard just like lands on the ball pretty much. It's like almost a pick. He's so on it. Huge takeaway. I thought they were showing Malak. I was like, what the hell has he done? Of course, huge run for Ali, leading to the first touchdown of our game. Hopefully of many. That was it. Now, this is a mid-blitz, baby. Let's see this one. Wow, what a blitz from Paul. That is instantaneous. Hopefully they gave Maynard half the credit. But look at that pickup. Beautiful. They didn't give Maynard a half. That sucks. If he got that half, he would need 1 for a double digit. Oh, well, we're not here for personal accolades. Although they're nice to have anyways. And I was just going to take the shot. I know it's sauce, but he's got a slight step. I thought our blitz was fast. Hell, I don't even know if that was a blitz. They got in there quicker. Just base killing us. It's a tough one. Yeah, it's just off his hands. It's a garbage throw again. Huge opportunity. We're blowing it. We are blowing it. Should have ran the ball. That's a really good defense. Broden's going to make it interesting. I think you got to go for it. As much as a punt puts you in great... Ooh, man, 2-minute warning, though. Like, as much as a punt puts you in great field position defensively, if you get this first down, you control the whole rest of this half. I'm going for it. Good defense, terrible throw. Or good blocking, I should say. Terrible throw. That's... I don't know what's going on with Donnelly, dude. Taking him, probably stepping back again too far, but I'm expecting to get that ball out sooner, and just nobody's really open. We're out there with Carpenter. Doesn't finish it. Get on him. Gains 2. It's all right. You got an open field tackle like that where you can pop the guy hit stick style. I think it's worth it. We're on this. And he holds on. Wow. That is perfect defense. That is so good a defense. I thought one of our guys underneath was going to pick it. That's tough. What can you do about that? I think the answer is nothing. Oh, we got the running back wide open. Nice shot to the knees, but this is at minimum tying the game up. But yeah, I mean, they moved down the field pretty quickly no matter where they were. So assuming we weren't going to pin them inside the 5, which we surely could have, you know, they would have had a chance to do this anyways. Oh, of course he holds on. Why wouldn't he? I don't really know what us calling timeouts would do, so I don't even know if I will if we get a chance to. All right, we're flipping apparently. We try. I mean, I literally hit him, and still, nobody's on him. 23 seconds with a quarterback that is overthrowing everything. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from this. Ground. I'm surprised it's not grounded. Maybe someone is open on the right. I was looking left all the way. And not really. I mean, you have the tight end. It needs to be a perfect throw, though. And he's going against Sauce, so you know what? What can I do? Forcing it against Sauce seems like a decision. Not necessarily a good one either. Instant rush. Swain doesn't want to release his block. This is where we run a screen pass to maybe get a first down. But realistically, this drive is cooked from the get. And you obviously got a juke move inside, which gives you a chance with 7. Be a long field goal anyways, but if we can at least try to get to the 40. All right, we got a lot of audibles in here. Go routes galore. And, of course, it's a great route. Perfect touch type of throw, and he just Again, overthrows it. That time we didn't drop back. He's just missing throws every step of the way. I would hate to bench Donnelly, but he is reaching that territory for me right now. And then, of course, when we do have a really good look at a Hail Mary, our three defenders can get through our O-line. Oh, my Lord. Didn't sprint once either. We stepped out because everyone was pushing in. So the edge should have been set, and he still just got cooked anyways. We should not be down right now in this game, and yet here we are. See if we can see like the Celtic Foxes or something. If they're cooking, then it's like, well, what's even the damn point? I guess nothing's happening. All right. Here it is. Please, monsters. Yo! The monsters pull off the upset. We got to win this game. You genuinely can't script this. I'll show you guys after this. I'm not forcing any wins there or anything, as the Piranhas are getting cooked up themselves. There's no forced wins or anything. This is a legitimate monsters beat the Celtic Foxes opening the door. Although, once again, I don't know what the tiebreakers are like. Do the Blue Dragons just enter themselves in the playoffs? They might have. Whether it be through the division or through the wild card, I have no idea. This has gone crazy. Everyone else has done their job except for us. Whether we even win this game or not. If we win and we miss the playoffs, everyone has done their job. I don't know what else to say. We gotta win this game. And I'm genuinely trying here. It is tough. Like, I'm even throwing cheese plays out here. That's how hard I'm trying. Like, I'm trying to throw some mesh, some freaking mid-blitz. I'm doing whatever I can. And it's just not enough. These sliders, man, this Blaze team, they're killing us. Sauce is just locking down that right side of the field. I might even move Wayne and Broden over. Because right now, Broden is just locked. He's just locked, and I think Broden is a deadlier player. Nobody on Ali. Please hit the throw. He hits it. He catches it. Come on, Broden, please. I know it's Sauce, but you got to block this guy. It's a massive play, but it could have been better. It could have been even more yards. Could have been a touchdown. Like, they blew that. Oh, my God. What a spin move, by the way. 9 yards. I'm going to hurry up to the line and actually run the play action on this. Sauce is probably going to see it. He doesn't. He does. Good throw and catch. Put a little behind him just to make sure Sauce didn't jump it. That Gardner fella, he's scary. I don't like him. He's too scary. Inside run, Ali. Guard does a good job. We would, patiently run. Ali gets 8. Gonna go left, which is against Burns. Good blocking. Oh, I thought we were gonna score. I don't know if Ali's just tired because he just got used 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. Pause. But I thought we had a score. I thought that was a touchdown. Getting this touchdown would be so massive. Please. Wayne. What a catch. He was about to break that, I think. To the 2. Good throw. For once. Pulling guard. These plays usually don't work for us, but their D-line isn't that good. Let's get into the end zone. And Ollie's going to be short because we just suck. Fullback dive time, baby. You know what? No. I think they're going to go really hard on us, so I think you got to go sneak. Fullback dive after the sneak to trick them, maybe? I don't know. Please just get it. He's short. There's no actual way. You got to do it again. I think we got closer. Please, Donnelly. Just get it. No way. False started. No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, my God. It's still alive. That's kind of bullcrap that they don't just give you a first down, though. Because, like, what's the point not to just keep doing that? Like, we see the whole, like, we can award a touchdown. It's like, yeah, you did it 15 times. You're not awarding crap. There you go, Donnelly. All right, into the end zone for the lead. I can't believe they stopped a QB sneak. That's the world we live in right now. Long drive, but we control our destiny. In theory, I mean, you either get to stop and or you keep scoring. That's really where we're at. Good cutback. Damn, really bad block shedding though. Like, yes, I can give them prowess, some hey, here's a compliment, you did well, but we are getting destroyed there. We're so far off the line too. Oh, what a hit, Skinner! Defensive Player of the Year, I don't care. Fan has a chance to take this to the end zone, and he will. J.L. Skinner. A sack, a forced fumble, Up by 10. Oh, my God. He literally deleted the guy. He just hit backspace. Oh, my God. He's gone. He's deceased. Who even was it? He's gone. I'm genuinely not kidding you. He's out of there. There's 10 players on the field. I mean, this was a shatterer. I mean, this is... Oh, my. Oh, my Lord. And then he got hit by Carpenter as well. He got doubled up. And then somebody kicked the damn ball, but it worked out in the end. Forget Defensive Player of the Year. Give this guy MVP of the league. Oh, my. He's insane with it. Oh, Lord. Wood. Okay. What the hell? Kyler Murray's like, okay, wait a minute. I'm about to get killed. So you can't just stop and then people aren't going to go for you. You got to slide, dude. Oh, Lord, we're not ready. Got a linebacker against a slot receiver who completely sold the game for them, admittedly. Oh, my God, another crazy how. I don't know how he holds on to that. That's another high-low, dude. That's insane. Come on, Skinner. Run D. And he holds on. Bro, number 11 is the GOAT. Jaden Reed is absolutely their best receiver. What are we even talking about here? What are we talking about? That's another insane slant where he just clutches up for his team. Screen pass. Man, that is like an impossible to cover play. Like, I don't know if Godwin or whoever that was going from right to left is an option on that play as Irvin looks hurt. But we had to leave our guy, and he's still wide open. That's ridiculous. Oh, my God. It's just give him the award. Stiff arm this little man. And he does. Get on the ground. JL Skinner. Give him the MVP. Give it to him. Oh, my God. Force this man to legendary development trait. This guy's ridiculous. What a freaking monster. Look at that stiff arm, though. Get off him. I really want to make a thumbnail that just shows all the plays he's made, but that almost kind of like spoils if we win, because we could lose. But if we win, it would kind of spoil it, no? That's a great throw. Oh, it's a dot to the 3. What a throw. I was hesitant. I was very hesitant. Didn't want to make a mistake, but that's a throw and a half. To the left side, Ali cutting inside. Maybe should have bounced it all the way to the fourth quarter. Up 10, looking good. Touchdown could win it. The script is in. Come on, NFL. Just pay him off just a little bit more. Wherever we got to pay off to make this thing happen, just do it. You know you want to. This is a story of a lifetime. As we get the blocks, touchdown, Ali. I mean, who would have thought? I don't know if we actually got our 3 touchdowns with Ali. But we have at least 2. I mean, barring a miracle, we seemingly have at least won this game. We at least will improve our win-loss from last year. Oh, my God. It's a great play by Tariq, but just better throw and catch. And once again, we'll have a chance. We will have a freaking chance, dude. Need a line of scrimmage. Skinner, can we make another pick happen? I thought we had the bait. That could be a pick. And there goes Trice. Yeah, this is game over. I can't imagine they roll Kyler Murray out for their starting quarterback next year, especially if this knocks them out of the playoffs. They're 8-8. I mean, there's a really good chance that this is a playoff win-and-in situation. And they look like they're blitzing, and I need like 26 yards for the 4K. So you're crazy if you don't think we're trying to get that. If we're not trying to get that, I should say. The game's closer. Maybe I don't do it, but this is almost arguably a blowout. Oh, my God. Well, got a guy like Donnelly out there, then anyone can make a comeback. What is that throw, dude? What is that throw, genuinely? I keep forgetting because of that throw to Steffens that he's had a terrible game. Try to bait him up. If we get another pick here, that'd be crazy. Okay, they're not gonna give us a chance. Ooh, I thought he was gearing up for a throw there. That would have been a nasty undercut. It would have been filthy. Come on, throw it. Over the middle. It's kind of our job, sort of. Let Skinner sit back. We're going to run the rest of the game out with the run, I suppose. Guess he's not getting 4K after all. We're late. Skinner's not on it. Not that it's really his job, but good drive by the Blaze. Way to go, Donnelly. You're just a bot. Weeks on the return. Look for the run. If it's not there, the angle, we're just going to go down. All right, time to waste this clock out. Hopefully Ali can continue where he kind of left off a little bit. Because this game is far from over. It's a great start, great cut. First down Ali. It is almost a point where you kind of almost want to put Scattaboo in just because you know he has the best carrying ability, but Ali is also just a better playmaker. As great blocks are going to lead to another first down to the 50. Keep that clock moving, baby. Let's get that thing down to 340. Got the edge. Another first down. Protect that ball so we don't get a bounce either. First down, 100 yards for Ali. Breaking for a touchdown. He gets double-digit touchdowns on the year, which for a guy that didn't really play that much, not bad. Probably should have wasted a little more clock there. Ali, another first down. The run blocking has been good. About to hit the 2-minute warning. I want Ali to come out, but at the same time, I worry about a fatigue fumble as Ali almost gets another first down. And man, I don't know if I can help myself. Ooh, especially with Swain. Is there literally no one on Swain? There is, but he drops it, of course. But if he gets all 15 yards, our quarterback, he is a 4,000-yard passer. And as much as I want him, win the game and go to the playoffs, 4,000 yards is probably some XP. It's a terrible throw, but Wayne will catch it. Catch him with that 5 wide again, but this time have Swain on the drag. That might throw him off enough to be open. Yeah, we're going to take a sack, but that's okay. It's just a bad run, right? We literally need 6 yards for 4,000. 6 whole yards. Please catch it. He will, and that, it is 6 yards. 4,000 on the nose, baby. That's good enough for me. Says 4,000. I'm cool. Right in the nose, they're going to give it to him. And in theory, you could argue that we would have been in the same situation running or not, so. Get some clock off the board. Ali scores number 3 to put him at double digits. The perfect finish. The literal perfect finish. And somebody on our team just picked it off. I hope it's Skinner. Defensive player of the year locked in with a pick there would be crazy. He should be player of the week, right? Minimum. Donnelly, not a great game, but we did enough as a team to win and maybe potentially go into the playoffs as an 8, 9, 6, 7, maybe even 4 seed for all we know. Team did its job. Clutched up when it needed to. 38-21. What a game. We needed 231 passing yards. We got exactly that. That's kind of crazy, actually. Ali needed 3 touchdowns for double digits. Got it. Receiving, kind of mid. Across the board. Didn't really have much going on there. Defensively, sacks, nothing crazy. Pick went to Trey Carpenter. That's another great name to get one. Skinner, though, forced fumble, pick, sack. He got it all. Just the trifecta. But a victory for the Chupacabras. Without any further ado, let's find out. Unless it actually shows it, which it won't show because the Celtic Foxes. It's gonna be devastating. I just know it's just not gonna show a game. It's just not. It's just not going to. Did we sneak in? Wow, it sure is taking its time. That sucks. So is it the Blue Dragons? It was the Blue Dragons. That sucks. Wow, look at the way the freaking landscape changed. The Warthogs at 7 seed dropped down to 9. So much. So not even a single 8, 9, 7 seed anyways. We needed to win the division. The Blue Dragons of all teams creeping up from behind, sneak in and steal it. Wow. Everyone's 8 and 9 or 7 and 10, like all within one game of each other or less. A billion storylines. First round expectation, a billion of them, mind you. I swear to God, if Skinner didn't win freaking player of the year, though, if he did not win, and we're not going to look yet, we're going to look after this, but Ali, offensive player of the week. Don't know how we don't get defensive player of the week. Okay, I guess Roquan did have a crazy one. 1 pick, 1 forced fumble, 2 recoveries. Probably beats what Skinner had, considering his was a sack, which, it is what it is. Black Knight's been killing it with a lot of award wins, though. Ah, that hurts. That freaking sucks. Just too much winning from the 6 and 7 seed near the end, unfortunately. Let's take a look at Week 18, though. Where were the Celtic Foxes? The Mavericks won by 3. Celtic Foxes lose by 10, like it showed. The Blue Dragons win by 17. So, I mean, it would have... I think before that game even started, I think we were actually just cooked. I think no matter what, we were done, unfortunately. Or maybe one of those 6 or 7 seeds would have lost. I don't know. But it was a fun one thinking we had a chance. If we didn't actually have one, it was still one of the most fun games we had in this series already, in my opinion, just thinking we had a chance, even if we didn't physically, which I think we did. I don't know. Based on the seeding, though, it tells me probably not, right? Either way, let's take a look at the season stats. Let's do that. Let us do that. Braden Donnelly, 4,000 yards on the nose, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Looking at rushing, Ali, he was injured for a while, so you can't even say, oh, well, you should have started him right away. Yes, he might have still got to 1,000 yards if we would have started him when we did, but the injury didn't help him. Scottsdale, not a bad season, yards per carry wise, but just he doesn't look like the best running back at all on this team. He doesn't even look like the second best half the time. Receivers, Swain was the number 1 guy, yards and touchdowns, and catches as well, pretty much everything except for average, which he is a tight end, so relax, give him a break. As far as the touchdowns go, though, a couple guys of 5. Wide receivers, we need them to step out. Broden, it was a good year, but not a great year. Definitely not a great year. Year before, almost 1,000 this year, definitely a step down. Yards per catch were up, though. We took a couple more shots deeper with him, took those risks. He caught some tougher passes as well. Blocking, tackles gave up 9 sacks apiece. Got to improve at least at right tackle. Fashanu, you can't really improve. He's one of the best tackles in the league overall-wise, but just not on-field performance-wise. Defensively, 8.5 sacks for Maynard, 8 for Pierce, 4 for Carpenter, 3.5 for Paul, 3 for Skinner, 2 for Wood, 2 for Greenfield, 1.5 for Martin. Rogers with a half himself. Picks, 8 for Skinner. Of course, with the 3 sacks, 7 tackles for loss, 3 deflections, 2 forced fumbles, no recoveries, no touchdowns. Touchdown for Carpenter and Fant, though, who obviously just got his touchdown. No one else with a touchdown. Did get a safety, though, just, last game with Barker. Does it team tackle? It does not count for a teamer. As far as Anders Carlson, 19 for 19. Could get a dev up, actually. Only missed 1 extra point all year. And then Turk, yards per punt's going to be lower because, we're a user team. Kick return touchdowns, none. We had a bunch of different return men, though. And then punt return touchdowns, none. Not so many different return men there. Looking at the overall landscape of the league, probably going to end up spoiling ourselves for that Defensive Player of the Year award at least. But looking at the touchdowns, number 1 goes to Jordan Love. Lamar Jackson, number 2. Only 2 guys with 40 touchdowns. As far as Donnelly goes, that is number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, but he is tied with 4 guys, but still, only 10 picks. Not bad, actually, as far as, low pick numbers go. Some injuries here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lowest. 11th lowest, which is not bad. Yards, 4,000, puts him, in the just outside of top 10 range. Completion percentage, way better than I thought. 62% is one of the lowest in the league for starters. Actually, the lowest in the league. But considering all the throwaways we had this year, it is comparable to a lot of players. Passer rating. What even was Donnelly's passer rating, actually? 98.8, unfortunately. Not quite in that 100 range. Yards per attempt, obviously going to be way lower than the rest. Or not maybe way lower, but definitely lower. The longest in the league goes to C.J. Stroud of 86. Most sacks in the league goes to Knicks. We have a ton of throwaways, so our sack totals aren't going to look as bad, but trust me, that pressure was bad. I don't think we need to trust anything. You guys seen it. Josh Jacobs, number 1 guy for yards. Not a lot of guys, though, in the 1,000, right? It is actually a pretty down year for running backs. Best yards per carry goes to Ali with 6.2, so the guy does have potential. Does it mean we're not going to draft a running back? Probably not. We might have better potential with a youthful guy, even younger, because Ollie's already 25 or about to be. And I think he'll still be normal, unfortunately. Josh Jacobs, though, 17 touchdowns. Ali puts himself in the top 15. Average per game, it's going to be kind of low, but obviously average per touch was way better for us. Rushing, or fumbles anyways, a bunch of wide receivers, quarterbacks, all that stuff. Most broken tackles goes to Josh Jacobs. Most yards after contact goes to Genty. And then, believe it or not, Ali. Scatterby also in the top 5 himself. Longest of the league year was Mr. Breece Hall with a 95-yarder. Really good year, especially when you see the downs played are lower than most backs. Receiving, Rashee Rice, number 1. Catches, Rashee Rice, number 1. Average, Jalen Naylor, putting up almost 1,700 yards. What a year. 18 touchdowns. He's number 2. Rashee Rice had just a crazy year. As far as 1,000-yard receivers go, a lot of them. A lot of them, as you'd expect. Rack, Rice is number 1. Rack average, Gibbs is number 1. Makes sense. Running back, good player. Alvin Kamara, number 1 yards long in the league. Blocking, most sacks allowed. Ekwonu, terrible at 22. Did not think that was going to be the case. Really bad for him. Sack totals. Micah Parsons, 20. Going to be hard for Skinner to compete with these pass rushers, but if there's ever a reason to give it to a safety, I mean, the season he had would definitely be one of them. Most tackle for a loss in the season in the league. Jalen Carter picks Skinner right up there with the rest of them. Surprised there's even this many guys with 8, to be fair, but McDuffie, Awuzie, Ellis, and Skinner. Yes, you have some tackles in there, but not really comparable. I know you have a bunch of pass deflections as well, but realistically, Skinner did have the best of the interceptors, at least. I don't know about full league stats. 100%ers, only 3 of them, but also only 1 of them, it was legit. Everyone else is kind of backup level. Maybe they got injured, I don't know. Longest kick in the league, a lot of 57ers. Most blocked, Will Riker. Everything's been blocked with this guy. Extra point, who cares? Who made the most 50-yarders? Josh Carty. What a year for him. Not bad. Punting, best average goes to Stonehouse by not a considerable margin, but a pretty good season, obviously. Most touchbacks, Pinion. Arguably the best punter in the league last season. Maybe Stonehouse. It's a 50-50 toss-up. Kick returns, Kincaid and Weeks, the number 1 guys. Only guy with an actual kick return touchdown, though, Jerome Ford. Touchdowns on punt returns, none. Returns on punt returns, not much. Yards is low. But what we've sort of all been waiting for, the MVP of the league, not surprising to us, goes to Lamar Jackson. Now, will Levis be number 2? Okay, pretty surprising. I'll give you that. We're going to quickly look through the AFC side, just in case you were very curious to see what happened. Lionel Justy actually got a pick against us too, didn't he? What a disaster. The guy's goated. Oh, is Micah Parsons on the AFC side? Okay, that helps a lot. McDuffie also on the AFC side. That helps a lot. All right, here we go. NFC. Did we have a guy in the top 10 for Offensive Player of the Year? No. I think he's going to be number 2. Skinner! Defensive Player of the Year. Before the game started, he was number 3. He finishes with a crazy clutch game, wins Defensive Player of the Year. What a year. What a year for that man. Tariq Carpenter, 6. Oh, what a year. Those 2. Specifically Skinner, though. I mean, just an absolute masterclass at safety. The guy's a superstar minimum. Donnelly, Offensive Rookie of the Year. We got 3 guys on the list. Donnelly, Swain, Steffens, obviously in that order for importance, arguably. Defensive Player of the Year. Maynard holds on. Fant at number 3, Greenfield number 8. This top 3, at least top 2, very consistent throughout. Best quarterback, Donnelly is number 7. For a rookie, that's pretty good. Any other guys that are rookies here? No, I don't see them. Running back, unfortunately not going to be on the list. Just too much split back stuff, unfortunately. But still, very good. Very good. Wide receiver? Definitely not. Just not many touchdowns, not many yards. Just doesn't make a lot of sense. O-line, Frazier at 7. Peck at 9. Peck was legit. He actually started for us, but Frazier obviously a backup for the majority of the season. D-line? No. Not even like in the bottom end, unfortunately. Probably pretty close, but no. Tariq Carpenter, number 3 for linebacker, which is pretty good considering the rest are pass rushers. So Tariq Carpenter looks to be a Pro Bowler minimum. Best DB, J.L. Skinner. No surprise there. Best kicker, Anders Carlson. No surprise there either. So got a couple of dev-ups coming our way. Before we go and end this one, though, which hopefully this wasn't too short of an episode. It definitely will be shorter than the rest. But, yeah, we'll do all this, which actually probably will add up, especially with all the XP and upgrades and whatnot. It probably will get to close to an hour. We should easily have hit that, right? Between the 2 backs, I think we hit 12, 13. We shut all the experts up. Yeah, shut up, experts. Idiots. as you get 2,500 XP for the entire offense. Beautiful. Then we have our first round expectations. What happened here? Ryan Clark is talking about rookie XP. Did we say 8? Oh, what the hell was the goal? Maynard had an 8.5. Hey, there's different reason why there's different reason why that happened. I guess it doesn't matter. Like why that happened as in that goal didn't get reached. Kind of weird wording in my opinion, but another press conference, which I don't even remember. I really don't remember. 8 to 9 wins. Hey, we hit it. We hit 8 to 9, baby. He was talking about how good of a job he did. We didn't have a lot of wins at that point. You got us close to, yeah, we were like really not winning games at that point. So it does make sense that they're praising us for sort of turning around. It's still an 8-9 season, but turned it around nonetheless. Everybody's frustrated that we weren't able to build momentum at the end of the season. It was nice to have a boost at the start. What was the goal there? I don't remember what it was. Was it win the last 4 or something? I think it was something like that, right? Phil Staff. Hey, hold on. Don't tell me our OC's gone. Wait, why is it showing? We got a bunch of stat points, which I don't know if that was the end of the season, but talking about like hiring people. Hopefully we keep our OC because we've been investing a lot into him. But yeah, we've got ourselves some upgrade points, I imagine. A lot of them, to be fair. We'll definitely take a look at the devs as well, just to, wow, there's a lot of upgrades here, huh? But just to see what we're looking like before we go into the off-season next episode. But Peck, 4 upgrade points. I'm not sure what that was. It's just the little XP bonus. Oh, there you go. Less than 2 sacks allowed all year, 12K XP. That's nice. That's actually pretty nice. So power blocking, obviously a problem. Finesse blocking a little bit. So just power and agile. Probably do 2 and 2 or 3 and 1. Not bad. You probably won't see many in the linemen, but this guy was a rookie lineman. He's one of the 2, honestly, on this O-line that you're like, okay, these guys could probably be long term. Which you can't really say the rest, right? Can't say the much for the rest, but 78 overall it seems to be. Not a bad overall at all. Pass block power still needs work. Run block finesse still needs work, but the rest actually pretty good. Pretty good. Base ratings are great. If it was just base ratings and that's all that mattered these days, we'd be cooking. Ali, though, I mean, I don't think 10 touchdowns is enough to get him a dev up, but if it does, maybe that changes something. But if not, I got to be honest with you, this is he could be a backup. We're definitely going to be looking in the draft for a running back nonetheless because, again, Ali's already 25, and that injury, that toughness, it has shown up. That lack thereof has shown up. Ola Fashanu, you guys don't care. You guys don't care about the O-line. Let's be real about it. Broden, you'd probably care about Broden, though. Playmaker, 81 overall now. Gets himself some route running, of course, some catching to go with it. Short route still lacking, but man, that deep route. Base catching, very good, too. Try to get some double moves. I would say try to get some double moves, but our offensive line doesn't allow of it. Tariq Carpenter, very disappointed, that you can't really do much with these older players. I mean, he had an unbelievable year. He had, honestly, kind of like a Devondre Campbell type of year with the Packers, that one and a half year, if you want to call it that. We're just not nearing the end of their career, but, older than their prime, which, 26 isn't even... It's just Madden. We're talking about Madden primes. Optimus. Amazon? I don't know. John Steffens, though, up and down, some injuries. Overall positive season. 3 to deep route, 2 to catch, 2 to medium route. Don't think he's going to get a dev up because you really didn't do enough, but for a slot wide receiver, he was good. He's definitely good. We got a bunch of other upgrades here. Don't, once again, know if it really matters to show many of these, like Fant, I guess. Everyone else is kind of an upgrade on your own term and time situation. A lot of backups in there. 2-man, 1 to zone. 72-man, looking good. Yeah, the rest are either backups or linemen, so we're going to move on to the Super Bowl and see what those devs look like. Well, I guess since we're here, mock draft 3. Which, what does that lock us in with? Probably like 13 again-ish, 14. That's what they're saying at least. They're saying pass rusher. It's not off-ball linebacker. That's pass rusher, which, yeah, I don't know about that. Who the hell is this Victor Harrison? Maybe that's who we go with. Screw the Warthogs. I don't know. But, okay, fair enough. Another linebacker. Guy's huge, by the way. He's like 6'3", 266. Pretty hefty. But let's go on to divisional round and all that stuff. Should have actually seen who was in the playoffs before we did it, but Blue Dragons, they move on. They do win, so they beat the Ghouls. They are good enough to at least deserve to be there. Of course, the Stingers obviously moving on because they were the #1 seed. Go on again. Just don't let the Blue Dragons win a damn Super Bowl. That's all I ask. And they do lose to the Aqua Wolves. The Stingers do beat the Warhawks. The Lightning cooking up against the Spartans, and then the Black Knights winning. So you have 3 and 5 and the 1 and 3 seeds. So obviously the AFC a little bit more sporadic, a little more unpredictable. Of course, I have to take a look at the Pro Bowl, see what we got going on. Let's take a look at the Super Bowl. It is between the Stingers and the Black Knights. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the Stingers would be in it? They won the Super Bowl last year, so they're going for the two-peat. As far as the Pro Bowl goes, we did not get a quarterback. We did not get a running back, but we did get a fullback. All right, Matlock, let you cook. Wide receiver, no. Tight end, sadly, no. Offensive line, sadly, no. I'm going to miss someone, so just call it out when I miss. Seiler's in here? Okay. Skinner, obviously, is going to be here. No? To Tariq Carpenter. Are you crazy? Bro, they didn't put Carpenter in here. They didn't even put Anders Carlson either. We got a fullback and Skinner. What is that? What are they smoking? Where the hell is Tariq Carpenter? He was the #1 off-ball linebacker in the NFC. Wow, we got completely scammed. I don't mind the other ones. The other ones make sense. They're, 5 and beyond at best. But here we are in the Super Bowl. Well, to see who wins it as well. But first things first, I need to see the dev-ups. Give me the dev-ups. Donnelly. Dev-up for Donnelly. Swain's an X-Factor. Okay, that's a big one. Obviously, unfortunately, Ali is normal dev still. Swain gets max security, which, sure, I guess. Great year for Swain, obviously. Makes sense that he would go to X-Factor. Huge dev-up. Obviously, Donnelly. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Makes sense that he would go up in dev. He is a 77 overall after year 1, which is a great year, without a doubt. Still conflicted because some of those accuracies, man, and obviously lack of speed hurts, but gotta say, not bad there. Looking at the defensive side of the ball. Any dev-ups here? Skinner's a superstar. No one's surprised. Pierce still superstar. Maynard still, X-Factor. Tariq Carpenter doesn't go up in dev. That's a little bit of a surprise. Not a great year, though. Not a great year for dev-ups. You got Skinner, who was literally guaranteed because of his Rookie of the Year win, or Rookie of the Year, Player of the Year win, and DB of the Year win, but unfortunately, not really anyone else. Pretty weak year for upgrades. Of course, we'll do Donnelly and we'll do Skinner and then pretty much call it, but not a huge fan. Thought that maybe had a few more. Offense was kind of limited, but thought maybe we could have done a little bit on defense. Tariq Carpenter at least. Maybe one of the corners to go with it. Trice. I don't know. But Donnelly, trying to get that medium accuracy up, gets to 80. Now 77 overall for Donnelly, which 1 to medium, 1 to short. 90 short accuracy. He's very accurate. Doesn't always put it on. And, of course, we're going to change that paranoidness, if you will. He won Rookie of the Year to 1 notch up. I don't even know what that is, but it's not going to be great anyways, but it's still better than paranoid. And then we have the defensive side of the... Oh, yeah, Matlock went up in dev to star, obviously, but... Oh, no, he didn't. I thought I seen star. I guess he's not. Pro Bowl, not good enough to go to freaking stars. Fullbacks, can they even dev up at all? Do they have to play like a running back? Imagine having to be a running back to get your freaking dev up. That's crazy, but... Maynard, the guy's unbelievable already. Can't believe we drafted an X-Factor. I really thought he was star dev. I was feeling normal or star all the way through, and instead we did get ourselves an X-Factor right out the gate. Power move +2, block shed +2. The guy's goated. He's got swim club now. The guy had himself a year. Of course, we still have a lot of upgrades for Skinner. Gonna go speed rusher for Rogers. I mean, once again, all D linemen. Unless they already have like 90 power move or something. Even then, probably not worth going anything but speed rusher. You just get so many upgrades for everything. And then, of course, Skinner. What is his weakness? Like, probably block shed, right? I'm conflicted because I want him to be good at everything. But at the same time, I know that hybrid's the best way to go. 1 a zone, 1 a man, 1 a tackle. I mean, just a bunch of good stuff. We'll go 1 run support, see if it's worth it. See if it's worth the price of admission. And I mean, it's not a bad upgrade, so we'll do 1 more. which is literally all we have for upgrades, to be fair. 2 to hit power has a big upgrade. 1 to block shot, 1 to man coverage. Actually, don't hate that. 86 hit power. What's his ability? 4 tackle defenders with his ability have a larger window for landing hit. Ooh, and flat. Those are good base upgrades. Let the man cook. Not bad at all, actually. Pretty good stuff. Of course, got a couple of other upgrades for some offensive linemen. We talked about it. We'll do those on our own. A couple of defenders, too, here and there, I imagine, as well. But before we say sayonara and head off, before doing the offseason next, got to see who wins the Super Bowl. Stingers, not Steelers. Stingers, are they back-to-back champions or not? They are not. Okay, the Black Knights win. New man on campus. Got a couple of new storylines. If one of those is Scottsdale, that'd be crazy. But we'll have to do that next episode because it's now officially offseason. Everything else was still in the realm of last season, but now it's officially the offseason. And even looking at retirements. You close your eyes. You shouldn't know that Khalil Mack just retired. I'm just kidding. But yeah, all of it between the mock draft, the season recap, retirements, all this. This is all off-season talk, which we'll do in next episode. If you guys enjoy this one, even though it kind of ended in disappointing fashion, we got to win. You know, we did our part in that final 2 games, but obviously leading up to it, we struggled. 1 win, it would have been enough. 1 win, we're in the playoffs, and who knows? Who knows how far we go, but we did have a better season by 1 win. And we're hoping that, you know, with a little bit of an accelerated upgrade this year, Donnelly, you know, a quarterback with 77 overall is a pretty damn good year. We should have hopefully a better running start going into the next season. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed this season, the series so far, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I appreciate your continued support of the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK Plays, where I'm adding content. And I'm not exactly sure when we're going to do the off-season, but we will soon enough. Could be a couple days from now. Could be in the weekend. I'm not sure yet. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya. And as always, shout out to the members of the channel, especially brand new member Chance Pence. Sorry for not mentioning you in yesterday's rebuild, but that was already rendered, uploaded, and ready to go before it actually notified me. But hey, we're here now, aren't we, baby? Appreciate you. Appreciate all the members. Of course, if you're not already a member, thinking about becoming one, click the join button next to the subscribe button. All the details will be in there. Regardless, though, member or not, appreciate you all for watching and